Alright, so my welding skills are horrendous, right? The original Broadfork was painted green. It worked pretty good till we put it in the dirt. We pulled back on it and it bent, right? So what I did, luckily I've got a friend who is actually a good welder, right? So he took it, he welded the tines on better, but more importantly, he added a bigger piece of angle iron on the opposite side and welded the tines to it. It's probably close to tripled in weight, but it's a whole lot stronger, and he went ahead and he painted it a nice brown to cover up my green sloppiness. So we're gonna go over here and James is gonna show you how to actually use a Broadfork. All right, this is the second time we've tried to demonstrate what a Broadfork does. The first time was with my horrible rigged up green one. This is the same one after it's been fixed, as we talked about earlier. So what a Broadfork does is it basically replaces a tiller, but it's better than a tiller. If you use a regular tine gas electric tiller, it breaks up the soil, but it also kills the worms, and it compacts the soil about 6-8 inches underneath. So where it looks all nice and tilled up, underneath it you basically got hard pan, and over the course of several years you're basically ruining your ground. This Broadfork tills up the ground, but it does not compact the soil underneath it, and it doesn't kill the worms. It doesn't destroy the microorganisms, and so your soil is a lot healthier. The difference is this is a little more physical. So what James is going to do is he's going to just stab it in the ground, and then he's going to stand on it and work the tines all the way into the dirt. Right? See, not that hard. And then he's just going to step back, and as he pulls, it's going to break up and loosen the soil. And then he's going to come back about 6 inches and do it again. And he's just going to keep moving backwards, and it's breaking up a row. So we've designed this at 30 inches wide because that's how big our raised beds are going to be, right? And so we're just going to do that about 6 inches at a time, work our way back, and that's just how we're going to make our raised beds. And it's a little more work, but I like using the non-electric stuff, or the non-gas things, not because of the pollution or the green, even though all that's important, but because after the end of the day of throwing the tiller around and hearing that vibration and the noise, I always have a headache. This is harder, you might get more tired, but at the end of the day, you know, you don't have a headache from working, right?
And you build them crop fit muscles.
Crop fit, right? I think James is going to make a patented paleo CrossFit system for weight loss. But anyway, that's all there is to it, and hope that you look more into Broadforking and what we're doing out here at Dual Homestead at dualhomestead.com.
If you like this sort of thing, come on out to Dual Homestead, where we Broadfork, blow up pumpkins, and Dual Homestead all the time.
If you'd like to try your hand at Broadforking, for the low price of $19.95, you can have an 8-hour course. So what do you think?
It's interesting. I think it might need it twice over. Probably.
I think it's designed to.
Yeah.
Actually, ours has 8-inch tines. And it's more for a finish till. The ones that have 4 or 5 14-inch tines, 10-inch tines, you know, 15-inch tines, those are more for breaking the soil up. So that really is for progressive years after this. I was planning on actually using the tiller to break everything up originally.
Yeah.
And then using that, you know, subsequently to keep the soil in good shape. Work in manure, that sort of stuff.
For that, I think you'd do well, yeah.